I used to pride myself as being someone who never needed anyone for anything, who was super independent. Literally, I left home when I was 16 years old, put myself through uni, moved 3 hours away from my family. And if you are someone who feels like you have to do everything on your own too, and you only rely on yourself and you don't trust people and you don't ask for help, I want you to listen to this because it's going to hit. I work with a lot of people who say this, I don't need anyone. And on the surface, it looks like strength. On the surface, it's praised even. Like people would say to me, oh my gosh, you're so capable. You're so reliable. Wow, you're amazing. I was always the one that others lent on for help and never the one who asked for it or received it myself. So underneath all of that, when I was the one who needed help, I felt like I couldn't get it. I was surrounded by people who were the ones who needed the help and not the ones who gave it. But here's the thing that looked like independence is often a nervous system that learned in our early life that it's not safe to rely on people. So instead of risking disappointment, instead of risking rejection, instead of risking being let down again, what do? You just do it all yourself. But here's what no one really talks about. Because while everyone is busy praising me or praising you for being so hyper independent and so capable and not needing anyone, you're not just avoiding disappointment. What you're doing is you're blocking connection. You block support. You block being held. You block being seen in your struggle, which you are worthy of. So hyper independence isn't who you are. It's just who you had to become in order to feel safe, in order to feel worthy, in order to not be a burden, in order to not risk being rejected or abandoned or judged, in order to stay safe. So if you're ready to start unlearning that pattern, I want you to come into our Cycle Breakers group on Facebook, maybe even apply for our next cohort of Rise and Thrive, because I promise you, you do not have to do this alone anymore. There is function on the other side of healing, and I am ready to help you.